To the boy in the mirror. Before the world ever called you man, before the streets ever learned your name, before the mirror reflected anything but pain, you were just a boy. A boy born in Trenton, New Jersey, 1979, to a single mother, only 23, with dreams likely bigger than her bank account was. A father who vanished before you could memorize the shape and contour of his face. At age 3, a new man came, and with him a new name, a new identity, a fresh script, but no one handed you the lines. You didn't know it yet, but a quiet storm was already forming inside of you. Silent, spiraling, sharp. You gained brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, and cousins. A full house, and yet a heart still half empty. Family photos didn't match how you felt. Smiles were poised, but your questions were real. You watched your parents break, lose a home, move from calm suburbs to loud urban streets, from safety to survival. You were 10 years old, fighting to make new friends, fighting not to be seen, fighting to understand why the hell none of this felt fair. Then came the funerals. Grandma gone, then Pop. You saw your mother cry in church for the very first time and felt the pain of her loss. When something in you broke quietly, you entered the inner city schools where innocence had a shorter shelf life, where pressure came with fists and temptations wore cologne. You saw a different version of yourself, one who started saying yes to pain. Then came 13. Your mother sat you down because she had a bombshell to drop. She opened your childhood photo album, pointed to a black and white picture and said, "The man holding you in this picture, he's your real biological father." That moment didn't just hurt, it unmade you. You didn't cry because it was a lie. You cried because deep down you always knew something. You felt betrayed by her, by him, by everyone. Then came another funeral. The last grandparent, Pop, who loved you with all his heart. But when your name didn't appear in the obituary like your siblings, you stormed out in anger. The message was loud and clear, even in silence. You didn't belong, so you acted out. Drinking at 16, weed and cigars by 17, and not for the flavor, oh no. Let's be honest, it all tastes like regret and crappy decision making. Next came selling drugs, robbing, stealing, just running the streets like you were some kind of hood internship or something. Except there were no promotions, just paranoia. Because let's face it, if you were already lost, you figured, why not go all the way? But even in your wildness, there was a code. You never lost you. There was still a spark, still a whisper beneath the chaos. Is this all I'll ever be, you ask yourself? So you graduated high school in a cap and gown not even you thought you'd ever wear in 1997. No scholarships, no marching bands, but you made it through. And that was the beginning of me. So I'm here to say this loud and clear. You didn't break, you adapted. You didn't fail, you transformed. You weren't a mistake, you were the blueprint. Every lie they told you turned into truth you now seek. Every wound you carried became a lesson you now teach. Every wrong turn you took built a path someone else is following. You weren't my shame, you were my beginning. You gave me something pain couldn't steal. That's perspective. So if nobody ever told you, I love you, not just for surviving, but for becoming something unstoppable. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You didn't just make it out, you made me, and I am now unstoppable.